Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Dandadan 1/2. Gigi just got splashed with some cold water and has turned into a girl. Just kidding, he's turned into Evil Eye, which is obviously significantly worse. Although, I'm feeling like it's probably not going to be that much of a problem because every powerful person that we know of in this universe has accumulated here in the house in this very moment. Ira's there. Okarune's there, Grandma's there, Momo's there, Kitty Cat's there, everybody's there. And so I feel like we're going to be able to withhold and restrain the evil eye in Gigi as he goes off, especially because Grandma has her powers here. We should be okay. But there's a bit of a bigger problem, which is that it seems, given some of the kind of background, foreground dialogue in the last episode, that the people who they would have called on to perform the dance that they needed in order to actually exorcise the boy and free him of his curse is kind of no more. They just kind of don't exist. So I don't know whether we have like an ongoing long-term solution to the Gigi problem. We had the just don't let him touch water solution, and that didn't work out very well. So now we kind of maybe need something better, or we really just need something better. We need something. So I don't know what that something is gonna be, but I'm excited to watch this episode, not in least part because I pulled open the episode and its title, I audibly went, "Aw," when I saw the title, because the title is We Became a Family. And I talked about that in the last episode, which was titled, We Can All Stay There Together. How everybody kind of came together in this household, and everybody's able to kind of hang out, and it's a little weird and a little bit like found family is always quite strange, but there's a sense of community here. There's a sense of working together on something, and these characters are bound by being offset from everybody else, by being outsiders a little bit, because they're engaged in this magical world that they can't really tell other people about. So the only people who can really see eye to eye with them and really support them on the stuff that matters are the other ones who are in it with them, in the same boat, in the same situation, and in the same household now. So we became a family is really freaking cute. I wonder if it's going to be a total like rug pull, and that's not what the title of the episode is about, and it's like something totally different. Like, I don't know, weird body snatchers from space come and they're like, "We're a family here on Earth now." It's like, that's what it means. Oh God. Ah! Dandadan continues to be a blast. I don't know what's coming next, and as I've said many times before, I don't care. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna make weird references that I don't get. And if it wants to, it's going to accelerate into the most insane Sakuga and vibes and overwhelming possible. This is a fun show. We're gonna watch some more of it, but first, I'm gonna do a really dumb drawing. Woohoo! Okie dokie. Huh. It all follows the circle. That actually makes a lot of sense. Huh. Nice. Okay. Okay. We're gonna ignore the facial features for reasons. That's the funniest thing I've ever drawn. That's so stupid. That one. I think in professional terms, I am what's called a fucking idiot. And I had a lot of fun with this. It's as dumb as it could possibly be. I just copied Ranma's design. I looked at it earlier this morning and I was like, oh, what a totally simple character design. This is going to be no problem. I was wrong. I was wrong. It is a simple character design. However, with all the intricacies of like the lighting bits and the shadows and the 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 little ornamentation, it's so simple and yet it's still so much work for every frame to draw that thing. Holy crap-a-moly. I'm always so impressed whenever I try to like tackle something that's in anime that looks really that's like, oh, that's totally easy, no problem. And it ends up being a task. This was fun. It really cracks me up. It feels really fucking silly because the character's recognizable as Ranma, and then it's wrong, and then it's wrong. Wow, Ranma looks like she's in grape flavor. Ranma looks like a dehydrated Smurf. Shit. Okay, so this is the energy that I'm bringing today. Hope you're enjoying it. I wonder what energy Dandadan's gonna bring. I feel like I'm on the right I'm on the right level for this one. Let's go ahead and dive into episode 6 of season 2 of Dandadan, titled "We Became a Family," and I'm really looking forward to that. The wholesome elements of Dandadan, when they do appear, are so nice and so sweet. And then the insanity happens. Let's see what this episode brings us. 2 versions, picture in picture, in the description. Timer on YouTube. Early access on the Patreon. Beep beep timer to count you down. Let's go! Chirp, 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 chirp. Are we just gonna open where we started? Is everything gonna explode purple? Oh, we got him. That's it? Just like 2 seconds, it's over. Holy shit. Yeah, how does Ira feel about Gigi being around, you know? And being in his underwear and an ikemen. Yeah, this isn't gonna work long term. What are we gonna do? Yeah, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Come on, Granny. Oh, it's the band. Oh wait, are they are they the remnants of the sect? Wait, are they here to help? Oh, they're fly as hell. That's David Bowie. That's also David Bowie. That's also David Bowie. And who are you? David Bowie, David Bowie, David Bowie, and Ringo Starr. What? What are you staring at? Wait, wait, that's them, isn't it? What's with all the cables? Just kitties scrambling. These are the guys. Ah, ah. Hayashi! I wonder if they can do it. If they can do it, they can do it. Doesn't matter whether you blast the ritual music through amps and distorted guitars or, you know, like classical stringed instruments and bells. Fuck it. Do it your own way. I love this. We talked about how they devolved or like disappeared, but they haven't. They've just switched to a different medium. They become a punk rock boy band, which is a weird hybrid. I love it. I do wonder if any of their character designs are like distinctly and directly modeled after somebody recognizable. I get immediate David Bowie from the dude with the puffed up hair, but there's so much culture in that like punk scene, emo goth area in Japan that I have no idea. Are all the cables that we saw, are they all their amps and setup and stuff? Why were all those cables there? Dying. Dying. Holy shit. Oh yeah, we're turning them up. I was worried about the feedback there. Hell yeah. I fully got a pause. Okay, I took a break and Jesus. If they can't sense spirits, they won't get dragged along. So they can't sense them. They can just project their voices into the spirit world. They seem kind of terrible. Ahem. Let's do it. Oh! 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 Did he switch bases? Fuck yeah. This is exactly my genre. This is fucking awesome. I wonder who they are. This is Beautiful old school metal vibes. Hey, buddy. What a what an extravaganza clusterfuck. All the spirits have come to join in. Dance and play with everyone. Don't erase him. Oh, Momo's gonna see. Okay, so we'll be able to make a deal? Too unfair. Wow. Okay, we're keeping Gigi the way he is. Huh? What does she mean family? Is it like a spirit thing? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. You'll learn? Whoa, Okaroon. Yes. What's his reasoning? That's what I thought it would be. Oh, Momo. Hell yeah. 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 Buttamas! Poor boy. Wow. What was that? Oh. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Vokaru. Incredible. I wonder who they were. Yeah, they gotta pack all their shit up in the middle of the rain. Perfect. This is meditation? Rock solid. Oh, the laser beam. Hmm. You're a genius. Then you won't be a burden on everybody. Whoa. Creepy boy. I don't know about the eye mask, man. You want to see if purple light starts flaring. Chaperone with his hot water bottle. Steamy. That's nice, Okaroon. Been a couple of really intricate, detailed shots. The feet. Are you sleepwalking? We're good. The team's all working together. I feel like this is all building up to like a drip and he explodes joke. You'll shuffle across the thing. Aww. Yeah, you gotta be so careful. Yeah, these really intricate shots. Safe and sound. Hmm. 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 It would assuage his guilt. Real shit right there. Oh my god, what is on her jacket? So when he said we're looking out for each other. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Hmm. But a fake, though, a fake can be realer than real, can't it? Morning Ira. Yep. 3 hours of work later. Yeah, this is again in that zone of like really detailed character stuff. We're gonna do the full makeup. Yeah. This is lovely. I mean, it's not KyoAni, but it's great. The whole tone of this episode to offset the rock concert is really cool. Hmm. She likes Okarun. Oh, is he not going to school? He's still going. Okarun just little smile. Nice. Okay. Ah. It got exploded. Who? She gets a character now. Oh. Oh, yeah, not great with authority. Mm-hmm. Cut to her giving up. I'm still absolutely destroyed by drinking that the wrong way. Oh. Oh. What? Course not. You're on a date, bud. Too cute, Gyaru. Yeah. What are they doing with this? Bad news. What's the goal of you two? Yeah. No. Cut to drinking. Oh shit. Oh shit. You monsters. Uh, you monsters. You brilliant, beautiful bastards, you. Time to leave. Yeah. No running. Oh, it's so embarrassing. She has no idea. Moe moe kikoho. Oh, this episode was all over the place and I love every part of it. Oh man. Despite like no real action sequence sort of stuff happening, this might be my favorite Dandadan episode. It's so fun and silly and like almost nothing happens. Like we come around to being basically at the same state that we were in the beginning. Just we've accepted it. Oh yeah, we still haven't met him. I wonder if he'll be at the Med Cafe. It's a very very him kind of thing to do, maybe. Okay, I began saying it as the ED played, but this episode is all over the place. It definitely pulls the rug out from under me a couple of times. It's got a couple of really distinct tones. The two that stand out to me the most are rock concert and then really intricate, detailed, slowed down character acting. A bunch of the unspoken in scenes and just simple time spent with our human characters being kind of human, doing human things and shepherding Gigi to the bathroom. It reminds me a little bit of how so I live in a roommate community household sort of thing. We split rent on a what would otherwise be a single family home. And I've been living with these people for a number of years. So there have been a couple of instances where somebody's been really sick or injured or in trouble in some way, and everybody kind of quietly does little things to make sure that they can survive and to help them out. And the vibe or tone of it is very close to what we express here in the Gigi moments. There's this thing that he can't do on his own, and other people are looking out for him, and they're like continuously checking in with each other and doing the thing as though almost as though it's robotic, almost as though it's like just the thing that you do. It's a very strange thing that I, I get the vibe of it here as well. Okarun gets up from bed and sort of almost sleepwalks to follow Gigi. And, like, yeah, it's an imposition, but it doesn't ever read that way. It doesn't ever feel that way. It's a really cool set of scenes because it feels close to my real lived experience of tangentially similar experiences where somebody is sick and other people are making them soup or making sure that they're okay. Or, you know, like when somebody breaks their leg and they're on crutches for a few months and people help them out. It it feels a lot like that, and that's really, really cute. And then the choice in animation to really accentuate a lot of these character acting scenes back to back to back to back is very interesting. It makes me wonder who's animation directing on this episode, whether it might be two people ADing. I don't really know. And then who directed and took care of the whole rock concert sequence, because that was a banger. That was awesome. We get the visuals of everybody headbanging right along with the music. There's this crazy light show with multi-dimensional colored lights going in different places. We get a crowd see. It feels like somebody directed it who's really familiar with doing music in anime. That would be my guess. Like, I wouldn't be terribly surprised if we go in and we find out who AD'd this episode or who directed this episode, and they have some work on like Idolmaster or something else that's music related, where you're tying everything together into a performance, you know? I don't know. I'm excited to delve into who's responsible for this episode, and also I'd really like to know who Hayashi are. I would guess that they are a Japanese band who's been playing together for a long time. I would guess that I've heard them before, and I would guess that they do anime OPs. That would be my, like, who are you gonna grab to be this in-world dope-ass rock band that's got a little like power metal influence in some of the guitar and like a real nice driving, galloping, running. Power metal is kind of the closest that I want to like reach for as a word. Vibes. It's awesome. It was an incredible scene. We got the fires going, and Granny is like is swinging her whatever, it's like a fan or something along to the beat. It sucked me into the flow of the thing. It was awesome. And you've got all this chaos and insanity, like the amps and everything are all plugged into like 30 different extension cord outlet things, power strips, total fire hazard, and they're all sparking and shit. It's really like a late 90s MTV music video where it's just a band in like an industrial warehouse, and there's sparks flying everywhere, and a guy's using stuff to grind other stuff. It's like, yeah. Like the power is going out in the entire city during the thing. It captured that vibe perfectly. And it was an absolute blast, because that's my vibe. That is, if I have a vibe, that's one of my vibes. So I got nothing to say, but I freaking love it, and I think we need some names. Before we even go into the episode and look at stuff. I'm going to check ANN, and I'm going to do a Google search for Hayashi and Dandadan. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So let's do Dandadan, S2, ANN. This is episode 6, which is, oh shit, what episode is this total? It's episode 18. Storyboard is by Kayona Yamada. Episode direction is by Kayona Yamada, not Naoki Yamada. Different Yamada. Okay. And animation director for episode 18. It's split over a bunch of people, isn't it? And unfortunately, I don't have a title for chief animation director for this episode. So we've got Ai Nagatome. Oh, and it also seems like a lot of secondary studios that have worked on the show have asked for AD credits for people who are working on them. And that muddles it. So I've got 3 already, and I'm looking at 4, 5 people. There are like 4 people from Fincrossed Studio alone, which looks to be Chinese based on the names Cheng Yi and Yifan Feng, all on episode 18, which just doesn't make sense, right? Like, those people are not all episode directing and leading the pack on the whole episode, but all of them have done some portion that they've directed and have gotten an animation director credit on the episode. That's tough, man. That's tough. Let's just dig into Kayona Yamada and see, because they are episode directing and storyboarding this one. Dandadan, some storyboard and episode direction for Dr. Stone. Some episode direction on Rurouni Kenshin 2023, Tokyo Revengers. Nothing music related. Nothing, generally nothing really impressive. An episode of Hell's Paradise. In between animation on Idol Incidents is the closest that I get to music production idol stuff. So it's like a total question mark, an absolute unknown. Okay. So another one of the ADs, Ai Nagatome, did do some animation on Given, but it doesn't track. It doesn't. All right, let's look up Hayashi from Dandadan. Oh, they were named Brave Force, but they were unnamed. They were unnamed in the manga until the release of Dandadan Daizukan, which was a few days before the release of episode 18. Huh. So in the English dub, the vocals were done by Mark Hudson of Dragon Force. That's fucking perfect. The entire song was composed by Kensuke Ushio. The guitar was done by the former guitarist of Megadeth, Marty Friedman, for the English dub. In the Japanese dub, Toshiro's vocals were done by Kisho Taniyama of Grand Rodeo. and Grand Rodeo. Oh, wow. Yeah, Muv-Luv Alternative. Kuroko no Basket. Needless opening theme. Dual Love opening theme. Codebreaker opening theme. Baki opening theme. Bungo Stray Dogs Dead Apple opening theme. Bungo 3. Baki Hanma. Bungo Stray Dogs 5. Seven Deadly Sins ending theme. Seven Deadly Sins ending theme. Okay, they are Grand Rodeo. They are a real band that is creating anime soundtracks. Made up of Kisho Taniyama and Masaaki Iizuka. Kisho and Iizuka. That's them. That's who did it. They visually represent the Japanese rock band X Japan. Oh, wow, they really do. Here, let me show you. They really do. At least a little bit. Like, this guy absolutely does. And then that guy kind of does, too. Oh, wow. And that's not even them in their gear. There they are in gear. Oh. Yeah, look at that guy. Look at these guys. Look at all that hair. Look at that peacock stuff going on in there. Woo! Hell yeah. Absolutely radical. Okay. Those are the insights that I was looking for. Let's go ahead and jump on through the episode. I think the fact that this opening sequence takes like 2 seconds is really funny. The Dandadan's done it a couple of times where they set this thing up that feels like it's a cliffhanger. It's like, what's gonna happen? And then it resolves itself in the first like 10 seconds of the episode. Damn you. Damn you, Dandadan. Absolute house destruction. All the little dynamic interactions between characters, like Ira getting pissed at Momo in the background and chastising people in the background and stuff, are really fun. There's some cool things like Granny with her hair all down looks really cool to me. I don't know, there's something about her aesthetic that's super different when she's got her hair all flowy. They arrive! They're beautiful. And we're like, yeah, no, we didn't actually call for you. I really like the cut of the first feet. Reminds me a little bit of JoJo's. I don't know why. Perfect. Pardon. If you're gonna intrude, get the fuck out of here. We've already got all the cords and cables all set up. Oh, they're all for the spotlights. I see. So somehow they've had like a full crew set up for an entire stage performance. You pighead! I really like them just scrambling around and fighting. Oh, I also really like that they're very soft-spoken and chill and very, very polite until they get into their sort of character. It's a cool trope or joke about people in crazy experiences. So we've got Patarsun, Yoshikichi, Toshiro, and Hideki. Sweet. We are Hayashi! The smoking electrical cords. Oh, and this whole sliding little pan sequence as we turn on all the gears and dials is really cool. I love tactile, like, switches and knobs and gears and stuff. Whenever I buy, like, any kind of audio equipment or anything like that. I don't have a ton, but I have a couple things because I have microphones and got to record and stuff. I love having tactile knobs. Tactile knobs and vintage switches and clicky things and it's so nice. We get to hear the little tick, 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 and the Of course, they power up before they put the cable in, so I was really expecting some bad feedback here. Everything is so crispy and detailed. It's reasonably easy because they're all straightforward mechanical, hard-bodied object sort of things, but it's all so detailed, it feels real. This is getting me hyped. They're not spirit mediums. They can't sense spirits, but that actually helps them because they can't get pulled in. They can just broadcast, which is really cool. I have always loved the idea that music has some resonance and great power, you know? Like, there's little that's more spiritual to human beings than music, and when you dig into it, you're vibrating the air, and you're able to resonate across space via vibrations in the air and send emotions somehow between human brains. It's really weird that music does that to us. So I love the idea that it's interlinked, that there's power to it, that music has power. Whenever that emerges in a show, I'm usually a fan of the idea. Ready! And they sound terrible when they're getting set up. He breaks a string. Yeah, he does switch basses. Oh no, maybe not. I just thought it was like a lute-shaped bass in the second one. He just gets his string back. Okay. Let's put some spirit into this. Are you fucking ready? Yeah! Ira's not into it, but she will be. It's fine. Everybody's just completely blank-faced against it, and then we get the blasts of air and wow, wow. Like the music is an angry beast and the flames flicker. We haven't even done any of the light show stuff yet. Speaking of which. What can I say about this? It's a music video. It's a cool music video that's built into my anime. Would I have ever expected this? No. Am I glad that it's here? Absolutely. Absolutely. In a non-music focused anime too. You never get this. You never get this. You get it in like, oh my god, in Chunibyo. And that's just like a weird performance. This is so epic. And the song rocks. The song rocks. The performance rocks. Oh wow, I didn't even clock how cool this rotating scene is. I'm really glad to hear that it's Dragon Force who they chose as the vocalist, because that's immediately the vibes that it gave me. We've got this like very fast, high BPM, singing a story a little bit is the vibe that I get. It's screamy and it's distorted, but we're telling a very like a paced out story is the feeling of his intonation and his, yeah. I love it. I love it. The sparks are flying, and the fireworks, and they're blowing this place up and calling all the spirits from all their graves to come and play. The close-ups are cool, the wides are cool, the whole thing is so cool. The effects and the lighting, it all adds to a really fun song. And then I love when there's an emotional anchor. So you get a character who acts out the way that you as an audience member are supposed to be feeling. It gives us a touchstone for how we're supposed to relate to a thing. And in this case, having all the characters get into it, especially Ira, who wasn't into it before, and just like unconsciously start headbanging, tells you like, it's okay. You can be unconscious about this too. You can let go. Though the show is asking you to let go. It's like, come on, be a part of this, be a part of this. And I love it. I love it. Because I want to be a part of it. I want to experience the whole thing with them. And like, what the fuck? What the absolute fuck? Hunting Soul. It's a full damn song. And it's working too. But Gigi doesn't want it. He begs, he pleads with them. Don't erase him. And Momo gets to see what Gigi has seen. And hear Gigi imploring them not to delete him. So he takes the responsibility on himself, mostly. It's way too sad. I'll try really hard. I'll not use cold water. Please, please don't kill Evil Eye. So with this whole insane performance, it feels like it's unstoppable, but Granny has the ability to stop it. Thanks for coming, but no exorcism needed today. She says, I'll have Evil Eye join my family. I wonder if this has more of like a spiritual meaning than like I'm getting from it. That's the impression that I get. Like maybe being part of the spiritual family of the residents will mean something. But what a cool thing for Evil Eye in particular, this outcast with no family. And it brings us all together and fulfills what I was kind of hoping it would over the course of the episode. I personally like that kind of spirit. And Ira goes, I don't want to do that. What an imposition on us. I don't want to take care of him. He's just being selfish. He just wants to keep this. It's dumb. So Okarun stands and offers to take it on as his responsibility to become stronger and hold Evil Eye back. She's like, you don't have to do that. That's like too much. You won't be able to sleep peacefully. And he gives his very straightforward reason. That's my friend. It doesn't become like a trade equation, you know? It doesn't become transactional. He's my friend. This is what I'm going to do for my friend. Momo, little blush. She's impressed. She admires this in Okarun. Grandma says, I like that kind of spirit in Gigi, but Momo likes this kind of spirit in Okarun. And she says, I'll become stronger too. And now Ira's in the game as well. Thanks, Hayashi. You guys were awesome. Packing up their stuff. So now Gigi has to learn the same kind of meditation that he made fun of Momo for, and everything kind of comes full circle. She's got this stability and strength because of it, and he needs to acquire that now too. And if he can, he'll be really powerful. This cut of the spinning, spiraling, misty sort of Evil Eye is really crazy. And then here's our slowed down, in the peace of the middle of the night, in the cold, shivering, going to the bathroom trip, and... Right? Well, even this, where he carefully crosses over, and then he walks across this squeaky board, and then sort of scritches at his foot with his other foot. He's just standing there waiting. Hey, please wash your hands with hot water. Okay, and he's doing it for him, and it's like, it's all slow, and everybody kind of has their eyes half open. This really captures like 3 a.m. in the midst of helping somebody do something they can't do on their own. Everybody's checking in. No problem. Thanks, it's nothing. He's doing this for him as well. Take care. And it's really intricate. It's like the same level of intricacy that we got on Momo's hands over Okarun's hands, you know? It tells us this is important, even though what we're actually looking at isn't very important. But it's representative. It's like, it's to pull us into the moment as well. I'm sorry this all happened because of me. Please don't apologize. We're looking out for each other. He's got his justification. And then it comes around to what Granny said when he tried to pay her back. When you get the opportunity, pay it on to somebody else. It'll do no good to try to pay me back. Like, I gave you a gift. The whole point is that you don't pay me back, right? Or I tried to help you. The whole point is that there's nothing that you owe me. He tried to repay them back because he's a good boy and he doesn't want to be indebted to somebody else, right? He doesn't want to feel indebted. But he hits a wall. What good would it do to repay me? If you feel gratitude, pay it forward to someone else who's in trouble. This is a powerful idea. This is a powerful idea. I think lots of us have the experience of being given things or opportunities, situations, love, care, respect by people in a sense where maybe it wouldn't be meaningful for us to pay it back, or it wouldn't make sense to. And what do you do with that if you have that internal feeling like something has been unrighted by you accepting help? The answer is to pay it forward and help somebody else. Keep the chain going. I think I can think of no better place to channel guilt. You know, you feel guilty for needing too much? Give. Don't give back to other people who've given to you. Give, if you can, right? Find a way to. That's what it means to look out for each other. And that's the line that Okarun said, we're just looking out for each other. So he takes this and he really internalizes it. But it's beyond just thinking, I'll do that. He thinks, I want to be able to say things like that. I want to be internally as strong as she is so that I can say cool things like that. So that I can be in a position where I can help people and they can come to me and be like, wow, I need to pay you back. And I'll be like, no, you actually don't, because I'm a good person and I love you and I care about you. Take what you have and go find somebody else who's in need. Pay it forward. Keep doing more of what I was trying to do. Let the ripple grow. Like, let it expand outward. I love it. In my case, I'm just acting tough. But I want to look cool, even if it's just a little bit, so I'm mimicking her. What's the result? The result is that Okarun is doing that. He said it in front of Momo, and he got that same kind of admiration, right? And he's doing it to Gigi. He's not just looking cool. He's not just faking it. At least externally, the result isn't that he's faking it, it's that he's actually doing it. So we come back to Nisei Monogatari, and the fake can be realer than the real thing. Okarun can be a real hero by trying to fake it. Morning bedhead monkey Ira. Amazing. Just pissed at Momo for existing. Ugh. And then we get a whole intricately animated, but also a little goofy, a little anime, a little silly makeup sequence. Then we sort of flash through the next parts. Dink, 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 dink. Gotta prep to be a pretty girl, huh? Oh, and then even setting out the dishes. Turning it a little bit. Oh, wow. Huh, I'm not gonna do anything for you. Meh. He's just going in the background. Is that the girl who's the girl at the end? She works at a restaurant? And Momo is going to be the one in the maid cafe. Insane. So they've done this whole thing to bring him there and make this date happen. Come with us, you punk. And so they drag him all the way there, and he tries to escape as best as he ding well can. No escape for you. Is that the same girl? I don't think it is. She doesn't have the little mole. So I think that this is their headline girl. And now Momo is a maid cafe worker. Serve us well, maid. And that's where we're gonna start the next episode? Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to find out next time on Dandadan. For now, let's check Sakakapuru. I don't expect... I mean, no, there's plenty. There are, like, music stuff and the hand shots and all kinds of things. So let's see what we've got. Okay, there are only a couple. What? And then this is the spinning, spiraling whoosh. It's really awesome. Unfortunately, it's artist unknown. No, it looks like they all are. This is really, really lovely. The hands are gorgeous. The way that they fold over the tape, the shadows, the way everything moves. It's beautiful. And it's artist unknown. And this is some of the sequence of, oh no, this is just in his heart. It's not even the rocking out metal stuff. Darn. Well, that's a little bit of a shame. I kind of wish that we'd seen like the rotating shot around the guys, or some of the shots of the amps and stuff, or a little bit of the head banging and the fire flickering and everything going crazy. That would have been cool, but so be it. Too bad. Thanks so much for watching this week's episode of Dandadan with me. That was a blast. It was a really fun one. I love the music and woven into it. It's super silly, and I love that that's the fulfillment of our Hayashi situation, and it comes through, and we choose not to actually take that route. Gigi wants to deal with this a different way. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week for the next episode. Much love. Peace.